What's up guys, how you guys doing today? My name is Torch RW and today I give you my top 5 anticipated films of 2017. Recently there's been a vast majority of trailers released for this upcoming year, so I just like to do my own top 5 list for the films to release this year. So without further ado, let's begin with two shout out honourable mentions, and that is Logan and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, the reason I have picked these two is for a few good reasons. One, before I announce it, it's not because I don't like Marvel. I do love Marvel and DC the same way, but of course, you guys have explained quite a few times, I do like DC that a bit more, but I'm just saying, the reason with these two films is that I believe they're going to be two successful movies in the Marvel Universe, with Hugh Jackman's final Logan Wolverine film, and then also with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 after its successful first movie. So I believe that whatever line it takes through them into this film industry, and I believe that with Logan, I believe that Hugh Jackman will play his fantastic role as Wolverine for the very last time. What we know, Patrick Stewart is in it, and he's looking old as ever. He's always been a good character from his X-Men movies, and so yeah, it's really nice that he's in this movie, and I think from the trailers, what they've released, it looks a promising film for Hugh Jackman's final film as Wolverine. So I imagine that it's going to be a great success, and I just like to hope for all the good hardcore X-Men Wolverine fans out there that it will deliver for all I've hoped. And exactly the same story with Guardians of the Galaxy. I have not seen the first one. All I know is I believe it's going to be another great successful hit for Marvel Studios, and see if Stanley will make a cameo appearance as he normally does with his Marvel films. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. My two honourable mentions. So all in all, I just wish best of luck for you Marvel fans out there, that the films that you would really want to see this year, hope they really deliver. So, begin with number 5, Spider-Man Homecoming. Again, with Tom Holland's Spider-Man appearance in Captain America Civil War. That was absolutely brilliant on how he came on the role. And so, with his solo film, Spider-Man Homecoming, with the appearance of Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, again, Robert Downey Jr. bringing his humorous role as ever into Marvel, and I think it will be quite really good, continuing their storyline from where they left off in Captain America, and see what Tom Holland's I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, I do apologise if I have, but on his own, and from the trailer, from when they first announced it, it's still got that humorous from what we experienced on Captain America, so should be excited with that. And what we know, of course, I believe it's Vulture who is announced as the main villain, with the actor Michael Keaton. So again, really promising line of cast for Tom Holland's first Spider-Man solo film. Sorry. So number 4, Wonder Woman. Again, another solo film for DC. Wonder Woman's first live action solo film ever, I believe, with the actress of Gal Gadot, and she is continuing her role as Wonder Woman. It is set in World War One, I believe, also before the time of Batman vs Superman. From the cameos and Easter eggs references from her time before the film, and with the appearance of Chris Pine, and again he's in it. So, and again, the reason me being on this list is I do like Wonder Woman as a character, but I don't fully know her, like behind her character and everything, like compared to Batman or Superman. And so that's the reason why it's at number 4. Now again, I believe it's going to be another it's a high anticipated film. Don't get me wrong. I just think that for me, it's just I will go and see it at the cinema definitely, but I don't feel the excitement as much. But you have to wait and see what that brings us to the DC cinematic universe, because so far it hasn't had so much success. Really, the cinematic universe. I mean, I really enjoyed Suicide Squad, Batman vs Superman, but I think out of so far, I think actually Man of Steel has given the best actually results. To be fair, I don't know. It's everyone's critic, everyone's opinion. My personal favourite again is still Batman vs Superman, but the upcoming Justice League, Wonder Woman, I could possibly change. All we're gonna do is just wait. So, coming at number 3 is The Fate of the Furious. Now, for some of you who don't know, but I'm actually a big person when it comes to car manufacturers. I might mention a few times on Twitter, maybe, but they recently announced, they did release the first trailer, and then quite recently to this recording a first TV spot for about 1 minute trailer featuring of what's to come in the film. And at first I did not like the title, because the previous names has been, Fast and Furious 8, Furious 7, all that kind of, all of us were expecting Fast 8, but the Fate of Furious, really? But then from the trailer release and then the latest TV spot, it does bring it to its name. I do like the change, I must admit. So it's just all a bit of exciting on how they can continue on with the franchise without with the loss of Paul Walker, who we lost a couple of years ago now. So I'm still looking forward to that. I cannot wait. It's been 2 years since Furious 7. I'm just really into the franchise and just see what Vin Diesel can bring to the next stage of the Fast and Furious franchise. Now, at number 2 is probably one of the highest anticipated films of this year upcoming. That is DC's Justice League. We've had Marvel's Avengers, and that was a very successful movie, I think. Is it? Let me know in the comments below if when it was first released, if it was such a high release. No comments down below. Have a good discussion. Thanks. But again, as I just mentioned, that is one of the high anticipated films of this year. It is, let's say, casting of Batman, Aquaman, The Flash, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and possibly from the latest few online leaks, so that I think possibly somehow Superman's going to somehow appear in this movie. Of course, how we know how it ended, but we all know how Superman is, every day. But again, we've only had one teaser trailer so far, and we've had a few online images released. They are very good, high quality images. I really like how it's set out to be, and we're all now just waiting for that second trailer. Really, I really want that second trailer. I am so hyped for Justice League, I cannot tell you, and I believe it's just going to be a fantastic film. I just cannot wait for November to come and buy, and I don't know, maybe I suppose when it comes to July time, hopefully that will be the time probably about the third trailer to release, and hopefully during now and then they'll release a second trailer rather than all these online images, because we want that hype to build up and rise and to make Justice League the number one. But anyway, so yeah, as I said, I cannot wait for the film. So fully, appreciate a great cast and all for the best of this release. And that means for my number one, of course, is Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And about a few weeks ago, they officially announced its title, The Last Jedi. And quite a few people have sort of made as if Episode 8 and 7 and 8 is more like a sentence, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi. And there's some being good, funny comments on how Episode 9 would be. But again, we don't know what the plot line is. All we know really is sort of it continues where Episode 7 left off. We have not had a teaser, trailer, or anything like that released yet, but all we know is just its title. And the reason being of number one is because everyone wants to know what is going on with continuing with the Star Wars franchise. I mean, with the death of the brilliant Carrie Fisher, who died during the Christmas period. So tragic to everyone who wasn't a Star Wars fan, just knew who she was. But I'm glad how Disney are carrying on with her character. So it's just really on how they are going to set for Episode 8 from what happened during Episode 7. So I think that really finishes off my top 5 list. I apologise. I imagine you some of a lot probably wouldn't agree. Probably a lot of you put Guardians of the Galaxy within the list. As I said before, everyone's a critic. Everyone has their own opinion. So this is my opinion, my list. So let me know, guys, in the comments below what your top 5 anticipated films for this year. And I apologise for my lack of videos. It's just been really been hectic past few weeks. I just really haven't got time, but apart from that, I apologise. If you want to stay up to date on what I do, please don't forget to follow my Instagram and Twitter. That's at TortoiseIW. And so without further ado, so thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Take care. Goodbye.